Calling push-ups a beginner exercise is like calling a chess opening easy because a 5-year-old knows the first move. Knowing the move and actually using it well are two completely different skill levels. Somewhere along the way, push-ups got demoted to warm-up material, something you graduate out of once you're strong enough for real training. But there's one small adjustment that separates a push-up that builds real muscle from one that's just moving your body weight around, and almost nobody's doing it. Push-ups aren't weak because of their body weight. They're weak because almost nobody does them right. Here's what changes when you actually do, and why it works better than half the machines at your gym. Here's the part nobody tells you. Before you even lower yourself, most of the work is already lost. You get in position and immediately start pushing. No setup, no tension, just moving mass from point A to point B like you're rushing through a set to get back to your phone. Watch someone strong do a push-up instead. They set their hands. They flex their chest, shoulders, triceps, even their glutes and abs before they move an inch. That's not a quirk. That's the entire difference between a push-up that builds muscle and one that just burns calories. Skipping that tension is like trying to launch a rocket with the fuel line half connected. Technically, it moves. It's just not generating anywhere near the force it could. The second thing almost everyone gets wrong, they treat every part of the rep the same. Down and up, same speed, same effort, count the rep, move on. But the lowering phase and the pushing phase aren't doing the same job. Lower yourself slow and controlled, like you're setting down something you don't want to drop. Then explode off the floor. That acceleration on the way up is what actually recruits the muscle fibers responsible for strength and size. Not just moving your body weight, but moving it with intent. Same push-up, same person. Add tension and acceleration, and you've turned a warm-up move into a legitimate strength builder. Same ingredients, completely different meal. You've seen the guy doing 50 sloppy push-ups a set, elbows flaring everywhere, bouncing off the floor, already reaching for his phone to film the number for Instagram. Meanwhile, you're doing 12 with your body locked tight, controlled descent, explosive drive, and somehow you're the one shaking after. That's not a coincidence. He's practicing the movement, you're training the muscle. Volume without tension is just cardio with extra steps. So here's how to actually train push-ups like they're not a beginner move. And no, do more of them isn't on this list. 1. Set your tension before you move. Flex chest, shoulders, triceps, core before the first rep even starts. 2. Control the lowering phase. Slow and steady on the way down. 3. Accelerate on the way up. Push with intent, not just enough force to get there. 4. For muscle growth, aim for 2 to 3 hard sets of 10 to 20 reps close to failure. 5. For strength, 4 to 5 sets with a few reps in reserve, using harder variations or added resistance to increase the tension. So which one's actually training like an athlete? The guy racing through 50 loose reps to post a number? Or the guy doing a fraction of that, locked tight, controlled, and gassed by rep 12? Push-ups were never the beginner move. Doing them carelessly was, turns out, knowing the first move and actually playing the game were never the same thing. Master the basics properly, and you'll never need to graduate to anything else. And if this changed how you'll do your next set, subscribe. This is exactly the kind of thing we break down every week.